He's getting everybody to talk about the damn fight.
I don't know. Like, I found some. I don't even want to fall. I don't want to go into it. I'm surprised.
Lamont Roach Jr. is getting ready for the biggest fight of his life against Tank Davis on March 1, 2025. This WBA lightweight title fight is already a huge deal, but what's really got fans talking is the buzz coming from Roach's training camp. According to inside sources, Floyd "Money" Mayweather has reportedly joined Roach's camp to share his skills and experience as Roach prepares to take on one of the hardest punchers in boxing today.
Like I said, at the end of it, he at 140, I'm at 140, and I have the belt, you have to come get the belt, and that's a fight that everybody's been asking for.
Mayweather's presence in Roach's camp is seen as a direct challenge to Tank Davis, who once fought under Mayweather Promotions and had a father-son-like bond with Floyd. However, they had a public falling out and Mayweather stepped away, leaving Tank to build his own career. Tank is not happy about this latest development and made a strong statement, saying, "Floyd has always wanted to see me go down. It all started with Frank Martin. He was telling Frank things to give him the upper hand. But that doesn't worry me. Nothing will stop me from putting him down." The fight has become even more personal because both Davis and Roach are from the DMV, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Their shared roots add an emotional edge, as both fighters want to prove they are the king of the region. They grew up training in local gyms and have a deep respect for their community. This was clear when they promoted the fight at Howard University earlier this year. "This is just a token of my appreciation to them," Roach said at the event, showing gratitude for the support from his hometown.
Is a tremendous fighter. He's a tremendous fighter. The only people he cannot beat happens to be myself, Gervonta Davis, and depression. So yeah.
Roach's father, who has played a big role in his son's boxing journey, spoke with pride about how far they've come. "It's a dream come true," Roach Sr. said as he carried his son's WBA super featherweight title belt into the Byrd Gymnasium. "My son is a class act. He did it the right way and worked his butt off to get here. I'm so proud of him. Words can't describe it." But while the Roach family celebrates their success, Mayweather's involvement in Roach's camp has created controversy. Known for his strategic mind and defensive skills, Mayweather could be the X factor that gives Roach an edge. However, his presence has also raised questions about his rocky relationship with Davis and why he is now supporting Tank's opponent.
So if that's the case, do you see Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia fighting in the future?
Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia would be an amazing fight. Me and Ryan sparred way back when.
Gervonta Davis, for his part, says he isn't bothered. Known for his power and highlight reel knockouts, Tank has been one of boxing's biggest stars in recent years. But after splitting from Mayweather Promotions, many question if losing Floyd's guidance would impact his career. Tank has always insisted he doesn't need Floyd to succeed, but his recent comments show the tension between them isn't over. "Floyd has always wanted to see me go down," Tank said, recalling past moments when he felt Mayweather tried to undermine him.
Rolly, Ryan Garcia said that he would give a shot to Rayo Valenzuela. What do you think about that fight if it happens?
Give a
Rayo. That's what he said.
Because we're Ryan, it could be he's talking about a shot at tequila.
Tank believes Mayweather has been working behind the scenes to bring him down, pointing to Frank Martin as an example. "It all started with Frank Martin. He was telling Frank things to give him the upper hand," Tank said. But despite these claims, Davis insists he isn't losing sleep over Mayweather's actions. For Mayweather, joining Lamont Roach's camp might be more than just mentorship. It could be a calculated move to get under Tank's skin. Mayweather has always thrived on controversy, and just like his undefeated record, his ability to control narratives outside the ring is part of his legacy. By supporting Roach, he's not only sharing his boxing knowledge, but also keeping himself in the headlines. Boxing insiders believe Mayweather's involvement serves two purposes. On one hand, his experience and strategy could help Roach prepare for a tough opponent like Tank. On the other hand, it might be a psychological move to unsettle Davis, who has openly talked about the emotional weight of their strained relationship. Roach, however, has stayed quiet about Mayweather's role, choosing to focus on giving back to the community. "Without somebody guiding me, I wouldn't be here," Roach said in a recent interview. "I want to make sure that someone younger than me or influenced by me gets the same guidance." While all this is happening, Tank isn't slowing down. He's making waves with his latest training footage as he prepares to face Lamont Roach on March 1st at Barclays Center in New York. The clips show a sharp and explosive Tank moving with such speed and precision that some fans even joke the videos look sped up. But those who know his skills understand it's all real. Davis isn't just training hard, he's training with a level of focus and intensity that makes it clear he's out to make a statement in this fight.
Fighter that's gonna fucking get me what I want, that gonna make me into a bigger star, is me versus Ryan. But I think that's premature. Me and Ryan will fight at welterweight.
You and Ryan Garcia.
Davis's pad work is incredible, showing perfect coordination with his trainer as he throws punches with both skill and power. Every jab, hook, and uppercut lands with accuracy, almost like he's creating a masterpiece in the air. But what stands out the most is his speed. His fists never stop moving, always finding openings, reminding everyone why he's one of the most dangerous punchers in boxing. Fans have even started comparing his sharpness and intensity to a young Floyd Mayweather, who once amazed people with the same kind of precision and style in his prime. The similarities between Davis and Mayweather don't stop there. Tank was once part of Mayweather's camp, learning from the undefeated legend early in his career. But over time, their relationship has soured, with Davis accusing Mayweather of trying to hold him back. Despite this, Tank's latest training shows flashes of the same defensive skill and sharp offense that made Mayweather great. It's as if he's taking what he learned in the past and improving it to build his own legacy.
Yo no me cierro, como lo he dicho, yo aquí estoy para pelearle ahora en 140 y demostrarle que estamos igual de fuertes o más fuertes que en 135 y también callarle la boca.
I'm not about to dodge Ryan Garcia. I'm ready to fight him on 140. If he wants to, I'm ready.
Lamont Roach, Tank's opponent, has a tough challenge ahead of him. Roach is skilled, disciplined, and determined to prove himself, but facing Tank is on another level. Tank's record speaks for itself. 28 knockouts in 30 fights. His power isn't just about strength, it's about perfect timing, smart strategy, and finding weaknesses in his opponents. Roach will need something special to keep up with Tank's speed and power. This fight isn't just about the WBA lightweight title, it's about showing who's the real boss. Davis isn't taking this lightly. His training camp has been the toughest of his career, with reports saying he's pushing himself harder than ever, trying new drills, and working to improve every part of his game.
What's up, fight fans? We know that Turkey Al Sheikh has released this breaking news a few days ago about Ryan Garcia fighting Raleigh, not Pitbull Cruz. I want to clarify, Pitbull Cruz didn't take that fight because for an upcoming fight.
The video clips, though short, clearly show Tank's intense focus and determination. Whether it's shadowboxing, working the heavy bag, or sparring, he looks like a man on a mission. His movements are calculated, and his confidence is obvious. But beyond the physical training, there's a strong emotional element to this fight. Davis has made it clear that he feels disrespected by some in the boxing world, including Mayweather. In a recent outburst, Tank accused Floyd of secretly supporting his opponent, saying, "Floyd has always wanted to see me go down. It all started with Frank Martin. He was telling Frank things to give him the upper hand. But that doesn't worry me. Nothing will stop me from putting him down."
From your side, like, what happened with all that?
Let me ask you a question. And how often does Oscar lie about Because I know he lies a lot. All I know for a fact is...
These words have only added fuel to the fire, turning this matchup into more than just a fight in the ring. It's a battle for respect and validation. Mayweather's alleged involvement with Roach's camp has only made the drama worse. While Floyd hasn't confirmed his role, rumors about him being present during Roach's training have spread quickly. The idea of Mayweather coaching someone to beat Davis? is a storyline fans and experts can't ignore. For Davis, this fight is about more than just winning. It's about showing that he doesn't need Mayweather's approval or support to succeed. The tension between the two has made this fight even more intriguing. While all eyes are on Davis and his preparations, Roach has been quietly working on his own game plan. Training at Howard University, surrounded by his family and friends, Roach is using the energy of his hometown to fuel his camp. His father, a proud and vocal supporter, has been with him every step of the way, stressing the importance of discipline, hard work, and community. For Roach, this fight is not just about personal glory. It's about representing DC and proving he belongs on boxing's biggest stage. Despite being the underdog, Roach has his strengths, his technical skills, defense, and ability to adjust in the ring. But against someone like Davis, he'll need more than just strategy. He'll need to figure out how to handle Tank's explosive power and non-stop pressure. Sometimes in the ring, it's a tough challenge, but Roach seems ready, as his calm demeanor and focused training suggest he's not intimidated by what lies ahead.
Ryan, obviously the boxing world, they just want the Haney rematch so it could be settled once and for all. What is your message? Obviously, you guys are going through the lawsuit right now, but if you and Devin can run it back again, under what terms would it be?
Run it back the same way, just a little higher weight class.
Meanwhile, Davis's camp keeps releasing training footage that amazes fans. The mix of speed, power, and precision is a reminder of why he's considered one of the pound-for-pound best in boxing. Each clip sends a message to Roach in the boxing world that Tank is ready for anything. His dedication is clear in every punch, every move, and every drop of sweat. This is a fighter who knows what's at stake and is ready to do whatever it takes to win. As the fight approaches, excitement is building. Fans can't wait to see how Roach's disciplined style will face off against Davis's raw power and speed. The contrast of their fighting styles, mixed with the personal drama and high stakes, makes this one of the most talked about matchups of the year. For Davis, it's a chance to prove his critics wrong and secure his legacy. For Roach, it's an opportunity to shock the world and make his dream of becoming a two-division champion a reality.
We spoke to Devin Haney as well on Fight Hub yesterday, and he mentioned how he's going to be back in March. Are you excited to see him back as someone in and around your division to be back fighting healthy again?
I think excited is like a strong word, but I'm interested. I want to see how he handles.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis is a name that often comes up when talking about the best fighters in the world, especially among those near the top of the pound-for-pound rankings. The WBA lightweight champion has shown time and time again that he's one of the most powerful punchers in boxing, with a knockout ratio that highlights his ability to end fights in dramatic ways. His wins over fighters like Ryan Garcia and Leo Santa Cruz have strengthened his reputation as one of the most exciting talents in the sport. But as Tank nears the end of his career, with retirement expected by the end of 2025, fans are starting to wonder what matchups will happen before he steps away from the ring.
So you think he need a tune-up?
Definitely need a tune-up or two.
I think he should do a fight before.
I know that's messing with his mental. That whooping you just took, whether he was off the PEDs or not, which he was, but still, like, the world saw you take that beat, and I feel like you need to get back in the ring. Stop giving that Ryan Garcia situation so much of your time. Let your lawyers and your management team deal with that. Getting back in the
One name that keeps coming up as a potential future opponent for Tank is Naoya Inoue. The Japanese powerhouse has made a name for himself by dominating multiple weight divisions, including becoming the undisputed champion at bantamweight and super bantamweight. His lightning-fast hands, powerful punches, and technical skill in the ring have caught the attention of boxing fans worldwide.
One of the fights that he definitely wants to see and his priority this year is obviously the rematch with Ryan Garcia. How does it feel for you to be able to hear that that's a priority for him?
It feels great.
Davis has always been known for his straightforward approach and tough attitude, so when the idea of facing Inoue was mentioned again on social media, his response was blunt. What the F? He didn't hold back, and his quick reaction showed his frustration with constantly being linked to potential fights with nearly every top fighter out there. It seems like Tank doesn't understand why his name is so often tied to matchups with fighters from different weight classes, especially when the size difference between him and a fighter like Inoue is so big. As Davis put it, "I'm the only fighter you all want to see in the ring with everybody. Doesn't matter the weight."
And we know damn well he don't really want the rematch because he just claimed, I don't want no rematch.
So there won't be no rematch. I beat the shit out of him. It was the easiest fucking fight I've ever had in my life. So I'm not gonna fight him again. I felt like I was fighting an amateur. I made it look like he shouldn't even be in the ring with me. But if he want to do it again, I'm gonna end him even worse because he's never.
Tank's response highlights an interesting problem for him as a fighter. He's one of the most sought-outer names in boxing, and while that's great for his career, it also comes with its share of frustrations. Fans, pundits, and even other fighters have endless suggestions for who Tank should face next. And while this shows his skill and popularity, it also brings pressure and high expectations. Davis knows he has a limited time to make the big fights happen before he retires at the end of 2025, so every year counts. The idea of facing a fighter like Inoue, despite his skill, is likely not on Tank's mind right now, because of the weight difference and because he has specific fights he wants to pursue before retiring.
Ryan Garcia, I read somewhere you fought him amateur like 5 times?
6 times. First fight, I think he was like 9 years old or something like that. So she's been fighting since he was kids. Yeah, no, we had the pros, we're doing good, I'm doing good.
For Davis, the focus is on dominating the lightweight division and securing his place among the greats of the sport. He's already beaten some big names and aims to add more to that list. A potential showdown with Shakur Stevenson is on the horizon, which would pit 2 of the sport's brightest young stars against each other. This fight is one fans have been eager for and could be a defining moment of Tank's career. Additionally, the possibility of facing Vasyl Lomachenko, the skilled and experienced former lightweight champion, is also a fight that has been talked about for some time. Lomachenko has been considered one of the top pound-for-pound fighters for years, and many believe Tank's skills would be tested to their limits if they met in the ring.
Like I said, I'll be ready for whatever happens. It's looking like I'm going to fight Teofimo Lopez, so that's good. I've seen him today. It's a little strange.
When it comes to Tank's dream matchups, there's no denying that he's had his eyes on certain fighters more than others. Despite his frustration with being linked to potential bouts with everyone, Tank has never shied away from taking on the best in the business. His knockout victory over Ryan Garcia, for example, was a massive statement win that drew huge attention both in the boxing world and outside of it. It was not just a battle of skill, but also a clash of personalities. Tank made a strong statement by stopping Garcia in devastating fashion, and now he's looking to do the same with other top names in the division.
The way Ryan Garcia handled Devin Haney, to me personally, doesn't call for a rematch. Once Ryan gets back in action, once Ryan gets back in rhythm, and maybe has a tune-up fight, possibly in late April or maybe early May.
As for Inoue, Tank's thoughts on a potential matchup with the Japanese star seem clear. While Davis is more than happy to be recognized as one of the best, he's more focused on fighters in his own weight class. The weight difference between him and Inoue is significant, making a potential fight between the two feel unrealistic, at least for now. Inoue is known for being a wrecking ball in the smaller divisions, while Tank is an established force at lightweight. It's easy to see why Tank would brush off the idea, as it's a fight that doesn't make much sense in terms of logistics and competitive balance.
What did Canelo tell you when he was on
he just told me that it's easy work. I'm gonna beat 0311 Devin again, so that's what he said.
As for Inoue, Tank's thoughts on a potential matchup with the Japanese star seem clear. While Davis is more than happy to be recognized as one of the best, he's more focused on fighters in his own weight class. The weight difference between him and Inoue is significant, making a potential fight between the two feel unrealistic, at least for now. Inoue is known for being a wrecking ball in the smaller divisions, while Tank is an established force at lightweight. It's easy to see why Tank would brush off the idea, as it's a fight that doesn't make much sense in terms of logistics and competitive balance. All right, that's all for today. What do you think about everything we just uncovered? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love reading what you all have to say. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates like this. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the latest stories. Boxing Glory, signing off. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll catch you in the next one.